Why is document versions better than backup? Stay tuned to today's Bureauc IT podcast to find out. Now, traditionally, when you save files, at the end of the day, they're going to be either backed up in the evening or they're going to be backed up during the weekend. Or they're not going to be backed up at all, depending on your backup strategy. But with document versioning, your files are being backed up throughout the day. So if something happens to your files, you can recover them throughout the day. Now, a scenario that we had not too long ago was for one of our customers, a file that was missing lots of information where somebody had accidentally deleted information within a Word document and closed the file, not realizing what had happened, related to a call 5 minutes later to the IT team, which was our team, and all we had to do was say, look, here's a copy of the file from 20 minutes ago. This was like 3:30 in the afternoon. And that had all the information that was added earlier in the day, 10:30, 11 o'clock that day, ready for being printed out. Now, if that was a file that was going to be backed up, that would have meant that the previous night's version of the file or tonight's version of the file would have been on the backups, and that would have led to a 24-hour period where either there is a brand new file, one that's backed up, or not at all. So document versioning allows for saving your files throughout the day. Now, there is online cloud storage from Office 365, whether that's OneDrive and SharePoint, but likely if you come across this feature with your offline devices, so it could be a server, it could be a NAS storage device, which is a network attached storage device. If you've got one of those, we would advise you to have this feature switched on so that your files are saved throughout the day. And in addition, if you're working with a team where multiple people are working on a file at the same time, we advise you to utilize a feature called autosave, which, if used correctly, would allow multiple people to add information into a file, which most impressively happens with Excel files where you're storing records with unique information across different lines, and you don't want people having different reference numbers for items, or you're both plugging in information into separate tabs of that Excel file. So the other person would know that someone's editing in cell C3 while you're editing in G11, and it's all color coded and it says who's got the file open. And that also plugs into version history, so that if you're utilizing that, you've got that frequency of files being saved. So if you haven't come across document version history, one, have it switched on. If you don't know how to switch it on, drop us a message below and we will give you the instructions on how to do this, or come out and help you set it up, whether that's for SharePoint or your own server solution. And if you're not utilizing autosave, Another great feature that should be utilised. Check out a video from a few weeks back, how we tell you how to switch it on and how that could benefit you and your teams. But if you don't use it correctly, it can also be a hindrance as well. So make sure you get it correct. And if you want to find out future videos from the team, please subscribe, and there will be more relevant videos to help you and your teams. And if there's something that we haven't covered, please feel free to drop us a message below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.